I've been coming this park for 3-4 years. I come to this park to learn the season and the climate of this year, and I changed my menu of the restaurant according to that. You can have a bite. You can get a sense of. Last thing I want to collect today is elderberries, but not ripe. Do you know salty plum, Japanese salty plum, umeboshi? You can make something similar from this. Use it mainly for cooking. And I don't use much in Koya to cook because it's imported from Japan. And I want to make something similar by using all the British ingredients. Salt it first, and then get the juice out, and then put the red shiso leaves in the juice. Shiso leaves from Namayasai, which is a farm based in south of England. It's run by a married couple, Japanese wife and English guy, and they grow many Japanese vegetables. For me, their approach is very similar to what we do in the restaurant. We are a Japanese restaurant, but I have to adapt to this culture and the climate, and the produce is.
Yes, now we need to harvest those tutti off to the other side, and preferably today.
Company name is Namayasai.
Namayasai.
Raw vegetables.
Yeah, raw vegetables and sort of new birth in some of the kanji, doesn't it?
Yes,
That's
raw.
put
The
down.
kanji for raw means.
Yes.
Yeah. When you started thinking about it,
It was 2004, yeah.
Four.
So it's 10 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, so there weren't many Japanese restaurants.
People,
as they are
if you
now.
ask someone what they thought of Japanese food, what Japanese food was, they just said sushi. They didn't realise there's a whole raft of other stuff out there, let alone the vegetables. And yeah, so I thought it could become a very big thing, and I liked the fact that it's associated with health and nutrition. Yes, Ikuko initially didn't think it would work.
Yeah, because I didn't believe that this would work, so I didn't help you doing market research. I was against the idea.
But then after 6 months or a year, she joined in, and it's a good job she did.
Yeah, nice and fat. With daikon, traditionally we use everything, the leaves and the skin, and of course the inside. And you can create lots of different dishes from just one daikon. Yeah, when you have very good leaves like this, I chop down the leaves very finely. Then the skin, I peel off the skin and pickle them. It's very crunchy, nice pickles, and the tips, great, and use it as a condiment.
The first delivery I did to one of the restaurants in London, they weren't impressed so much by the Japanese vegetables. It's just they'd never seen vegetables fresh, because these all practically still had the dew on them from the harvest in the morning. And they'd just never seen a fresh vegetable. They just always had them sort of shrink wrapped and maybe going a bit yellow around the edges because they were several days old. And that was more impressive for them than the fact that it was Japanese in England. Luckily there's some restaurants out there like Koya that really want to use the fresh stuff, that work with the seasons, and they seem to build a menu around what's available, what's good now, rather than designing a fantastic menu and then thinking, now where can we get the stuff from?
Should I show you over there? This is daikon. Olive attached with some ant on it. You can call it philosophy behind some Japanese food produce. It's very important. Ingredients are very important. Try to do a minimal intervention of cooking. That means produce is the most important thing. If I say that, how can I use Japanese produce? It's all imported from Japan. It doesn't make sense.